The National Prosecution Authority, NPA, has conducted a media tour of properties forfeited to the state following a ruling by the Economic and Financial Crimes Court. The forfeiture follows a non-conviction-based forfeiture application filed on 26 June 2023 by the Director of Public Prosecutions concerning properties linked to Daliso Lungu, son of former President Edgar Lungu. After hearing the matter over time, a panel of 3 judges delivered judgment on Monday, 9 February 2026, ordering the forfeiture of 79 motor vehicles and 23 properties valued at over 24 million kwacha. The court held that the Director of Public Prosecutions had established reasonable grounds to suspect that the properties were proceeds of crime and that the interested parties failed to provide credible, consistent, and verifiable evidence demonstrating lawful acquisition as required under the Forfeiture of Proceeds of Crime Act No. 29 of 2010. Among the forfeited properties that NPA viewed include the filling station and the shopping complex in Lusaka's Jack compound, 4 Shackman trucks parked at Lilai Police College, a house in Salama Park, and other vehicles parked at the Drug Enforcement Commission DEC offices. Speaking after the tour, NPA Public Relations Manager Vivian Nsingo explained that there is nothing sinister about the forfeiture process.
Yesterday, the Economic and Financial Crimes Division of the High Court forfeited to the state a number of properties. And today we've seen a few of them. We saw a filling station in Jack compound. We've seen some vehicles, some trucks, 4 Shackman trucks, which are parked at Lilai Police. And we've seen this house. And we'll be seeing some other properties tomorrow, which is the second phase of this viewing.
Meanwhile, NPA Senior Public Prosecutor Alex Yanganani said the authority remains committed to pursuing economic and financial crimes without fear or favor.
The DPP has a strong stance on asset recovery. So this is something that is going out there to show that criminals should not benefit from the crimes they commit. So we are touching where it hurts most. So that is the position for the institution. We are very eager in this fight.
According to findings, the court reviewed Mr. Lungu's employment and income history and found that his recorded earnings were insufficient to justify ownership of the extensive fleet of vehicles and real estate. The court further found that financial record relating to Saloid Traders Limited, a company linked to Mr. Lungu, did not demonstrate the financial capacity to lawfully acquire or maintain the properties. Claims that the assets were financed through business activities, farming, or family assistance were rejected due to lack of supporting documentation. The court reaffirmed the legal principle that once the state establishes reasonable grounds to suspect that property is tainted, the burden shifts to the property holder to prove lawful acquisition, a burden the interested parties failed to discharge. During the submission in court, Mr. Lungu found that the properties in question were given to him by his father, who was then president of Zambia. The Daliso Lungu forfeiture matter is separate from other legal proceedings involving members of the Lungu family. Now, in a separate non-conviction-based forfeiture case, the Economic and Financial Crimes Court earlier last year ordered the forfeiture of properties belonging to Chieso Lungu after finding that lawful acquisition of the properties had not been sufficiently proven. Other proceeds of crime cases involving the Lungu family still in legal contest involve former First Lady Esther Lungu and her daughter Tasila, a former Chawama Member of Parliament. These matters are at various stages before the courts and remain subject to determination. The National Prosecution Authority has since announced that it will conduct another media tour on Wednesday of additional properties linked to Mr. Daliso Lungu that were included in the forfeiture order. Wilson Mulinda, ZNBC News, Lusaka.